excited.
Oh, okay. Oh, cool.
Yeah, absolutely.
All right, well, Lamon Brewster here, Nevada Boxing Hall of Fame.
Yep.
This year the big names, we got Marquez, Winky Wright, we got Bernard Hopkins. Man, what do you think of this year's class?
What do I think of what?
About this year's class?
I think it's great, man. I mean, you know, I personally, I believe that the largest boxing Hall of Fame should be the Nevada Boxing Hall of Fame, because for the last umpteen years, the biggest fights in the world has really taken place here overall. So when you think about the home of world championship fights, you always think about Nevada. So I love the fact that it's here. I love the fact that I get to be a kid, man. You know, I grew up watching people like Michael Spinks, Leon Spinks, a lot of these guys. You know, it's wonderful to be here, man.
And you obviously have been at the top of the heavyweight division, the Plymouth. What do you think of the division? Like today, they just announced Andy Ruiz and Joshua are fighting again, December 7th, Saudi Arabia.
Yeah.
What do you think about that?
Man, I think it's fantastic. I think Ruiz is going to win it again because styles make fights. And I just think that everything that he's bringing to the table is everything that a guy like Joshua doesn't want. He doesn't need to have a guy that's short and stubby and that likes to bang. It ain't that he's short and stubby. He's just compared to the new standards of the heavyweight division. Everybody's 6'7", but just to see a guy his height bringing some true boxing skills. He's throwing combinations, something that you don't really see anymore in boxing period in any weight division, other than 2s and 3s. But you don't see 5, 6, 7, 8 like he runs his hands in each side of the heavyweight. It's a beautiful thing. Great time for the heavyweight division when everybody was giving up on the heavyweight division. You know, a lot of people didn't like the Vladimir Klitschko's reign, not to say him as a fighter, but his reign, because every fight was pretty much the same. Box, 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 I got him hurt, okay, let me jump on him now. People like to see two people that's willing to go out and go at it from the go, and that's what makes an American fighter an American fighter, is the fact that we like to scrap, we get it in. So I like to see the division is returning back to the day of its glory, when guys are now coming out there saying, look, I may not be the tallest, I may not be the fastest, I may not even be the hardest punching, but guess what? I'm coming to get that title. People coming to get the title now. They're not fighting for the title, they're coming to get the title, and it makes a big difference in the mentality of the fighters.
What does Joshua have to do different in a rematch to get a win?
Joshua has to lean out his weight. He got to be more flexible. He has to be more fluent. He's got to. I think he probably needs to switch trainers. He did not use his height, his reach. He didn't use his strengths. He decided he was going to fight a guy based upon his past success, which is, I'm a big guy with muscles and I can punch. He don't understand the mentality of the average Hispanic fighter. They tough. They can take punches. You'll never really meet a Hispanic fighter that don't have a good chin, and if he gets knocked down, he's gonna get up and fight again. That's what makes the timing so perfect for a guy like Andy Ruiz to come into the division, being the first Mexican heavyweight champion. Is wonderful, man. In a time where we got all the diversity, where now you got European heavyweights competing with used to be only the Americans had the world heavyweight title, and now anybody can have the title. So I just really believe that it's the great time. You couldn't have a better time, especially with all the political things going on, with a president that clearly does not like minorities. You know what I'm saying? And so to have a Mexican world heavyweight champion is incredible, and I love it. I hope that he goes far. I think that the person to beat in the division overall is going to be Deontay Wilder. But, excuse me, there's a difference. The man of the division to beat overall is Deontay Wilder. But the man to beat is Tyson Fury, because he has displayed a skill set that even caught me off guard, which I say to the world now, listen, the thing that makes him so good is that he has a style that's a throwback style. I didn't even recognize it until he fought Deontay Wilder. It's called the jerky style. It was a style that my trainer, Bill Slayton, who trained Ken Norton, he helped implement that to the world, man, that never stopping. So as a fighter, if you're a marksman and you are trying to line your opponent up, it's almost impossible to line up to throw that big right hand on a guy who don't sit still because your mind is always calculating. But if you got a guy like Fury that never gives you that, it forces you to come out of your comfort zone, which is why it took Deontay Wilder 12 rounds to get a draw. You know, any night he could have lost that fight because styles make fights. And again, it was something that even caught me off guard. I thought for sure he was going to go in there and destroy him. But, you know.
When's their rematch? It's supposed to happen early next year.
Oh, really?
Wilder and Fury too.
Well, I tell you, man, it's hard to say. I would like to see Deontay Wilder win. Why? He's a younger guy. He is just now really, in my opinion, getting the just due that I feel that he's always deserved. So I would like to see Deontay Wilder. You know, Fury, he's had his, you know, not to say he can't win or he won't win, but you asking me a question.
Right.
And the question is, who would I like to see win? I would like to see a Deontay Wilder. Why? For several reasons. But one thing is, in America, the nationality of black people, they don't have anybody to look up to. You get what I'm saying? There's nobody to really identify with that is from the ghetto. You know what I mean? And a guy like Wilder, I believe that as a warrior and the way he carries himself, a man who he's raising his child, she was sick, and he's providing for her. That's a good example to set by the sacrifices that we must make to be successful in life and not go out into the street and try to do it the illegal way. Do it the way Deontay Wilder done it, you know, like a real man. So, and again, at the end of the day, we talk about examples. Instead of shooting, let's fight. Can you whoop me? You know what I mean? I'm gonna do what Deontay Wilder do. I'm gonna knock you out. You know what I mean? So, yeah.
Oh, no, that's perfect. Lamon went in so good. I got nothing to ask.
And now, all that said, this is my last question. You want him to win, but they said Fury was rusty, 2.5 years out of the ring, lost 100 and something pounds off the cocaine, drinking. Now he's going to be more sharp, but Wilder's got 12 rounds of that herky-jerky experience. So who do you favor going into that? Not who you want to win, but who do you think is the favorite going into the rematch?
I think that Wilder wins. Why? Because fighting a guy like Fury made him come up. Fury can't come up fighting Deontay Wilder. There's nothing that can get him up other than let me not get hit, not let me add something to my style. With Wilder, he got a whole lot of things he can go back to the drawing board and say, well, I can do this, and this. There's really nothing that a guy like Tyson Fury can go back to the drawing board because it ain't broke. You can't fix it. You know what I mean? Yeah, he might can be in a little better shape. Maybe he could be a little quicker, but that's it.
Could he push his advantage more? Maybe take more chances for you know.
Yeah, more chances. But you when you look at the upside, the only person that I feel can learn from that last fight would be Deontay Wilder. Everything you did wrong is why he made it 12 rounds. Everything you did right is why you lasted 12 rounds with a guy that destroys everybody. So if I had to be a betting man, younger, stronger, hungrier, Deontay Wilder. But if I wanted to say, okay, well, if he doesn't make any changes, well, yeah, he should get beat. And then we say, yeah, Tyson Fury should win that, you know, because he is going to be stronger. He is going to be a little faster, you know, but at the same time, he can't climb much higher. That's just my opinion. I could be wrong. I was wrong about his jerky style, which I just take my hat off to him, you know? Take my hat off to him.
Let's wrap it up, man. Anything else you want to tell the fans out there?
Yeah, man. I want to ask everybody to support what I'm doing. It's called Brewster's Place. It's Brewster's.place. What it is, it's a non-for-profit organization where I'm working with all former champions or current champions to teach kids life affirmations to get off the street. What I'm doing is taking these kids, I'm not charging these kids, but I'm having these world champions to teach them life affirmations, life through boxing, so that when they get out there in this world, they can learn how to fight in life like fighters fight. First of all, to be alive and to make it in the world, you gotta be a fighter. All I'm doing is putting an affirmation with it through boxing. We're showing you what to do. And it transcends boxing, MMA, baseball, any professional sport. We can teach you life as we understand it. So that's what Brewster's place is. Because if we can all come together under one banner, then it don't matter your height, your weight, your complexion. It don't matter how much money you make. It don't matter if you got a father or a mother. All that matters is that you my brother, you my sister, you on our beehive, and we gonna watch out for one another. You mess with one bee, it's a whole bunch of us you gotta come mess with. So
You're always doing good for the community.
Yes.
Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, Lamon.